The wind blew when I said fairy, and a leaf blew under the garage door when I said fairy. Follow your dreams. Wow. A lot of messages coming in our dreams, a lot of visitations. Paying attention to your dreams, foreground and background. So my camera shut off at the same time because I ran out of memory. I had to delete some stuff. I forgot to delete before I started. And it was 12:12. 33. So they're definitely, watch out for their tricks. Watch out for their false flags. Discernment, discernment, discernment. 44 seconds. But the fairies, yeah, they see the light in those who take care of animals, who are gentle, who are kind. Self-reliance. I like it. Ooh. The glow of self-reliance. Dependent on self. I just heard, I got you, babe. Like she's hugging herself, but I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Yep. Awakening to your true self. Awakening your true self. Yeah, I love this. Is one of my favorite cards in this deck. It's just so beautiful. Awakening your true self. We got a peacock feather, a shell. Beautiful. Oh, another little shell. Yeah, there's a guardian and a protective energy happening. Oh shoot. Laughter. I see laughter. But there is a guardian and a protective energy. New opportunity. As well as look inside yourself. And new location. Okay. All right. New location, new opportunity, awakening to your true self. Looking inside yourself. To find there's something inside you that's waking up. Yeah, look at the world. Yeah, the world is waking up. And so this is when they get to work to try to trick us, right? And mess with our emotions. Look at this. Oh my God, the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning. Karma. I see the karma. Inevitable fate. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yep. Let's turn this wheel, man. Let's use our power to turn the wheel in our favor. That's the work. Star seeds with the pentacles, the seeds. Oh, Knight of Cups. There it is. I mean, what else do you say? Ace of Swords. Victory, truth, clarity. Surgery, cutting it out. Looking inside yourself. What does it say? What kind of armor? Shining armor. That's what that is. The frequency. The knight in shining armor. That comes to save the day. Divine love. New opportunity. New location. Self-reliance. There's like a power inside of us. There's some power inside of you. And that the veil is going to be thin, and it's a good day to activate. I'm going to read The light activation card, the transmission card from the starseed, and then we're going to end the reading. Was it the star bathing? Stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the earth. When things are in balance, the planet also sends information back up to the stars. Many star seeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten, and all of that information is stored in the crystalline grid. Look inside yourself, awakening to your true self. If you pull this card, you may be being called to begin working with the stars and the crystalline grid of the earth. Some people believe that the crystalline grid of the earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey to particular places on earth to unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. You may be interested in a practice called star bathing. Download a star bathing meditation at www.starseedoracle.me if you want, or whatever. This card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places. And we've got the knight here traveling on his horse. We got the new location, new opportunity. So, wow. There might be somewhere you might go to do this. But we did talk about going to a church or a temple, even just going to near a body of water. You know, do what feels right for you. Something that makes you feel spiritually connected, and like you're in balance and you're anchoring divine frequencies. You know, that place that you go that makes you feel good. It also can mean that your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. So we're definitely getting some kind of wave of activation. And I think that y'all can feel it, because I do. I've been feeling it. And I'm cardinal water, so we're gonna feel it first, Cancers. And one of the readings I did was that it was time to step up and lead, Cancers. It was time for us to be like we have everything we know, self-reliance. It's all within you. And you're awakening to what's been inside you. It's like that, like I said, one day it's all going to make sense. And I feel like another chapter in the book of one day it'll all make sense is unfolding. Yeah, this is an awakening. This is a spiritual breakthrough. That you're going with the Ace of Swords. It's like it's going to be true. It's going to be fact. Connecting with the crystalline grid of the earth. So we are sending out something. I don't know why I'm sensing so much movement around me. I don't know if it's the wind or what. Power and protection. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. So just put your hand on your thymus, your higher heart. I open myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform and heal me. And as they do, May it heal the earth too. Wow. And we have the world here. A healing. The Eight of Pentacles, waking up to what you're here to do. The Knight of Cups, the healing, the bringing it on. The Knight in shining armor. The Ace of Swords, the victory, the truth, the clarity, the breakthrough, the seeing, the knowing. So take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. Wow. I don't even know what to say. And the Orion energy is about narcissism, conflicts, resolving conflicts. And again, a lot of probably what has going on, 11:11 on the clock, a lot of what's happening on Earth today represents what was happening during the Orion Wars on Orion. And we have Canis Majors, you know, like, oh, sorry. This is something this is something that's ancient. And we've been getting a lot of ancient ancestors, a lot of ancient energy. Yeah, somebody's going to take a road trip. So go somewhere. Somebody is going somewhere. You're being called somewhere. And you're being called there. You're being activated. You're being called. You're feeling a call. So you're just, it's like you're just going to know. Man. There's so much going on, man. 12:12 is just on the clock. I think that we're going to go ahead and close this transmission. But yeah, look, deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Yeah, there's a healing coming. Mama Earth, okay. Starseeds, I resonate with the Hopi prophecy. Because there are some people say that 3i Atlas is coming, but there's also like an armada of ships coming, allegedly. And from the dreams that I've had and what I resonate when I started to awake to my true self, when I started looking inside myself, why you have the dreams you have, why, that's looking inside yourself, why you have the dreams you have, why do you have these feelings, or why are you having these experiences, what is going on? There's something to see, there's something to awaken, there's something to open. And the Hopi have an ancient prophecy where they believe that, and it's, you know, it all has to do with the blue star Kachina and a dancer that will appear on Earth, draw a crowd, everybody's going to come in. Then when this dancer takes off his mask, there's nobody there. Or there's something to see that this person, this being that was dancing is not from here. But they believe that the Earth is going to go through a huge transformation, and that the good people of Earth, the people that want to live in harmony with the Earth, in balance with the universal and natural laws, and with respect and reverence to our world, will be taken off the planet in arcs and go through a retraining, learning how to relive with while mother, learning, being retrained, being actually being deprogrammed, learning how to live with the Earth, learning what everything is for, why things need to be here, why, you know what I mean, like having regulation. You know, we don't just hunt all the whales, we don't just hunt all the buffalo, you know. Like, you don't hunt the female buffalo, you hunt the male buffalo because you need the females to carry the next herd. And you don't need a lot of males to impregnate all the females. You know, so that kind of reverence, like knowing how our planet works in balance, why the whales are important, why we shouldn't be hunting them. Those kind of things, how the herbs, the water, all of that. And then Mother Earth is going to go for her through her transformation, and we will be placed back on Earth on a different timeline when she has healed herself. But you know that the people that are going to be left here are the people who haven't grown, haven't done the work, haven't done the reflection, are still in conflict, mostly with yourself, but in conflict with others, and who want to dominate, who want to control, who want to deceive. Those people will be left here in the fire and brimstone as Mother Earth transforms. And I don't give a rat's ass about your deep underground military base. You won't survive this. You can't survive a supernova. 1616 on the clock. I don't know if that's exactly what she gonna do, but I use that as an example, okay? Your deep underground military base isn't gonna freaking survive a supernova when Mama Earth goes supernova. Or whatever the heck she's gonna do when she transforms. Doesn't matter. That's why they're trying so hard to get off. But I don't think we have a lot to fear. I mean, it's gonna be something to get a hold of yourselves about. There's glory. Like I said, glory has been coming up for the last few months now. Every time I pull out the compendium constellations, I see glory. Glory, glorious, glory. It's going to be a glorious feeling to watch the enemy's empire fall. Literally on Earth and also spiritually overall. It's time to balance these scales. It's time for the healing. And road trip. New opportunity. I mean, that might be us going somewhere. We just going on a little road trip. We gonna go back to Earth. And when we get back, it's going to be like Avatar. It's going to be like Pandora. We're going to live in reverence and balance and in harmony and peace. I watched a thing today where it was like a guy back in the 50s, or when they started selling like washing machines and stuff, and the man was questioning, well, what do I need this for? It was a washing machine. They're like, this is a washing machine. And he was like, and the woman and the man laughed, like the couple laughed, like, a machine? Why do I can wash my own stuff? Well, if you don't wash, then you can, you know, if you get a washing machine, then you can go do something else. You'll have more free time. And you're like, yeah, but you got to plug that in, right? And you got to pay for the electricity, right? And he was like, yeah. He's like, so you made I got to pay you for the electricity, and then you made machines for me to use that need electricity that you sell. So you're selling me the machine and the electricity. And the dude was like, well, you know, then now you can go on a picnic. Well, you could go do something else. You won't have to wash your clothes. He was like, well, what are we going to do? He was like, you can go to the movies, or you can go picnic. You know, that over entertained society we have, and we have the Eight of Pentacles here. Like, we saw the life that they lived in Avatar, like that example of peace and harmony, reverence, gratitude. They weren't going to the movie theater, they weren't going to a nightclub, they weren't ordering packages off Amazon, they weren't, and I'm not judging, I'm just saying, like, Eight of Pentacles, working with the earth, planting, all the things that we do, all the things that this modern age supposedly has freed us from, has actually enslaved us. And there's nothing wrong with working. There's nothing wrong with growing and picking your own fruit, or foraging in the forest or the fields for what you need, and That's what kept us busy. Things that were healthy for us. Of course, we had parties and festivals and fun, but they were even more fun because we worked so hard and because we weren't doing it every night all the time. Drinking wine and partaking in stuff like that. That wasn't something, that was something you did at celebrations. It was something, now we have a glass of wine every day. Some people, you know what I mean? Like, or more, or worse. So it's like going back to a simpler life. Not necessarily a primitive life, just a simpler life. We'll have the knowledge of things, but we will no longer build a society that destroys and poisons the planet that we live on, the air, the soil. We won't be exploiting each other. The times of what we saw used to be when we had free energy. When we had pristine waters, living pristine waters. When we had soil that grew fruits and vegetables that had all of the nutrients and water, extra water, that we needed. So that starseeds, that's what I think is happening. We got the world and the Wheel of Fortune here. Like, the earth is going to a new frequency, a new place, a new transformation. The whale and alcohol elders are calling us. It's time for us to share who we truly are. And let them know we're here and there is a defense and you're not going to get away with everything that you're doing. That we will crumble your system. We will crush you. We will take back Earth. 22:11 on the clock.